Well, let me tell you, I have a beautiful view right now outside this window, but before we show you that, I'm going to need you guys click that like button, click that subscribe button, and click that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. And if you aren't already doing it, make sure you follow us on Instagram so you can see all the awesome pictures we took, all the awesome reels we made, everything from this trip. Like I said, today is Glacier Day. We are headed to Endicott Arm. That is where Captain Thord said he is taking us because, in his opinion, it is a more Alaskan view of the glaciers than Dawes Glacier. And from everything I read actually before this cruise, I kind of agree, but I don't know. I just want to see glaciers. I think glaciers are one of the craziest things on this planet, and I want to see it. Anyway, this is what we woke up to. We had very rough seas last night. About 20 minutes into trying to go to bed, I felt like I was like doing spinaroonies in my bed. Like I was literally spinning circles. I never got sick, never felt bad. That was just how my brain and my equilibrium felt I was laying. But after that, I fell asleep, woke up at like 5:30 this morning, and this is what I had. And here's what I woke up to. Beautiful. So this morning we have the Royal Gathering Princess pictures at 9 a.m. that we're doing with our friends and their son. Crystal's at the gym. So today she told me just go ahead, go eat breakfast. She's going to grab something at Cove Cafe. So I'm going to head down to Triton's, get some breakfast down there. That's the sit-down breakfast. Have breakfast down there. And then meet her for the pictures at 9. And then today, it's going to be a lot like yesterday. A lot of sightseeing. Supposedly the captain did say that today is the day that we should see a lot of wildlife. He said there's a lot of every type of wildlife. He can't promise anything, obviously. I don't think the captain controls that. That'd be a pretty cool like superpower if he did. But yeah, so we're gonna hopefully see a lot. Probably spend a lot of time on our balcony. We're definitely gonna be spending a lot of time on deck 9, deck 10. Because the characters are going to be out and they're going to be in their awesome Alaska outfits, which if you haven't seen that, I can't wait to show them to you because they are awesome. So awesome. So we're going to get all those pictures. I'm looking forward to those pictures. I want to stand in line for those pictures because I want them. Not just Crystal, me. That's crazy. I hate taking pictures. I'm going to button this up. I'm going to go eat breakfast and I'll come back to you guys when it's time to start taking some pictures with the princesses. Now go.
I've seen whales from the balcony.
Yeah, and I was more going to show you guys that I ran into Daisy Duck because Crystal is bounding as Daisy Duck in her Alaska outfit.
It's hot down here, but it'll be nice up there.
Yeah. So she's got a lot of layers on for this outfit.
I saw whales from our balcony. I was blow drying my hair, minding my own business. And all of a sudden I looked out and I saw a blow and I grabbed the camera and I saw like 3 or 4 whales just right outside our balcony. Super awesome.
So for the Royal Princess Gathering, this is a booked event. It is free of charge and included with your cruise, but you go into your cruise website, cruise app, whichever one, and you book it just like you would a wine tasting, a bourbon tasting, any of those things. It's the onboard fun. You book it on there and the princesses will vary based off the ship you are on. However, you just make your way through the line. It's very nice. There's no rush because everybody there knows they're going to get their picture. So it's well done. It's very fun. Crystal enjoyed it. All the kids enjoyed it. Even the adults, like I said, Crystal enjoyed it. It was a good time. There is multiple events during your cruise, so don't think that you're going to miss out on it. There's plenty of opportunities, and this is even something else that you could go to guest services and ask if there is any more spots available if you miss out during that onboard booking process. Our cruise, it was about 25 days prior you could book. Now don't hold me to that, that's just me going off of memory. I could not find anything online that said the exact time, but if you're looking to do this on your cruise, it will give you the exact date that you are allowed to book it. All right, let's go back to our Alaskan adventure.
So after breakfast and the princess gathering in the atrium, we've made our way back to the balcony, which is going to be a very common theme. Just checking out the landscape. Truly, truly gorgeous. I mean, look at that over there. Just going right into the clouds. It's beautiful. We're gonna make our way up to decks 9 and 10. That's where the characters are going to be wearing their special Alaska outfit. Also where they're going to have hot chocolate. I call it moldy wine, but I think it's molded wine.
Mold.
Mold? Mold?
With a U.
Mold wine. So there you go, folks. You guys just learned how to say that with me, but I'm still gonna, I'm just gonna call it moldy wine. Sounds gross, but who knows? I also don't drink wine, so trying to see out here, but camera might not pick it out, but right out here, we have a whole pod of whales. You can see their blow as they come up to breathe. At least we can from deck. So cool. Crystal saw a tail right before I got here, but I haven't seen anything since I got here. But just seeing them come up to take their breath is awesome. Exactly what I wanted. So if you look right over there on the other side of the ship, you will see Mickey in his fisherman's outfit. Right now that line for this time is closed. I think another one opens here in about an hour that we're gonna get in line for. But I mean, it's all throughout the day, all the characters are in their Alaska outfits, but that is Mickey right now. He looks awesome. He's in his fisherman's outfit, kind of like the stuffed animal, exactly actually like the stuffed animal I showed you that we had on our bed.
Okay.
I am the king of just missing them. We just had a little tiny whale stick his tail out right over here. We are in line here for Minnie, and Crystal spotted a whale. She has reached her goal, guys. Remember, her goal was just whales. She's seen them. Right here, since we're in line for Minnie, we can't obviously get to the front, but on Funnel Vision today, they are playing the view you can get from your room that looks out over the front of the ship, because there won't be any movies on Funnel Vision today because we are going to be in quiet zones for the animals. All right, so it is so awesome seeing all the characters in their outfits. Minnie looked so cool. It's amazing, like with the mountains in the background that you're seeing behind me. Like it's so, I can't even, the camera does not translate what we are seeing. Like we saw a pod of whales swim right by the ship while we were waiting for Minnie. Like right before we got to our picture with Minnie. It was, I didn't know what to look at. It was awesome. The only thing I can tell you is if you get a chance, come to Alaska. And I'm only on Glacier Day. I haven't even gone to any of the towns. So right here at the basketball court, this is where they have the mulled wine, the hot chocolate. You can add some libations to your hot chocolate if you would like to. They have these awesome tumblers, which I got the other day. For $15, you can get your drink in that. It's just a nice day. There's definitely a chill in the air, so you could use a hot drink. And there he is. There is Mickey in his awesome, awesome fisherman's outfit. Cannot wait for this picture. Look at this awesome background we have with Mickey. Oh my gosh. All right, so Crystal is back in line. She is going to hold spots for Daisy. So the rest of us, we are going to hop over here and get some pizza from Pinocchio's Pizzeria, which is right here. I'm gonna tell you, this pizza is really, really good. Everybody thinks it's just like fast food pizza. It's pretty good. I will say, I enjoy it every cruise. It's good pizza. So we have been doing the character pictures, as you know, and to give you a little bit of tip on that, if you are checking the Navigator app, on there will be a P for port side or an S for starboard side. That's which side of the deck the characters will be on. So basically what we're doing is at 11 o'clock, Mickey came out, we got in line, I think Crystal jumped in line at 10:15. And I mean, because that line was huge, as you saw. So as that happens, then you move to the other side of the ship, get in line for Minnie, back to the other side of the ship, get in line for Daisy, back and forth, that's what you're gonna do. And I mean, you get all the characters that way. So I mean, that's what we're doing. Plus, I'm watching all these awesome icebergs float by, these amazing glaciers. There's actually a beautiful waterfall on the other side of the ship I'm gonna show you here in a minute. But that's my tip to you, is just get in line, go back and forth if you want all those character pictures, and just enjoy the scenery around you. It's awesome. I mean, I'm not looking at the camera right now very much just because I keep looking at everything around me. But there you go. If character pictures are something you really want, and especially in these awesome Alaska outfits, take that tip and you'll get all the pictures plus all the beautiful sights. There is the waterfall I was talking about. I mean, it comes from all the way up there above the clouds, all the way down. That is just gorgeous. Love it.
so I don't know if it'll come across on camera. As we have moved in closer to the glacier, the water has begun to take this like emerald greenish blue color, and I mean it is wonderful. So pretty. So pretty. There we have it. We are in our veranda right now, looking at Dawes Glacier. Wow. The ship has started making its turn, so we should be able to get a pretty good view of it. But I mean, that's beautiful right there. Gorgeous. And there it is. There is the glacier. Holy moly. That is amazing. So amazing. So worth sitting out in this cold. So awesome. So for size reference, right there in the middle of the screen is one of the tender boats that everyone got on for the excursion. So I mean, that thing is massive. But that blue, the blues and the whites, oh my gosh. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. So if you watch the glacier from your room, come and put the TV on the bridge report, because it's the same thing they have playing on Funnel Vision, and you can see what the front of the ship is looking at. And when the naturalist comes on and talks, that's how I knew what he was talking about, was we had this turned up and he was just playing over the speakers in our room. So we got the same show and everything from the comfort of our room. We ordered room service, had some snacks. I mean, it was perfect. And we're in the comfort of our own room and we got to see everything. It was awesome. It was the best way to do it, in my opinion.
We are moving again away from the glacier, so we thought it would be a good time to go hide some more ducks. And so I picked out Tigger, Mickey, and because tonight is frozen night, I thought Elsa would be a good duck to hide. So we are gonna go hide a couple of ducks and go see what's going on around the ship.
So hiding ducks is something we found out about on our last cruise on the Fantasy when Crystal found a duck. So we've like looked into it, all that, and who knew there's like a whole group to it. We had no idea, like, well, it got real dark. Who knew there's like 100,000 plus people in this Facebook group Crystal found. Like, it's nuts. So I guess we're part of it now, and I'm going down the stairs. And we're gonna join and partake in hiding of the ducks. So let's see where we find a place to hide it. So the only real rules that we could find anyway are that we are not allowed to hide them in any shops or restaurants. And I don't think you should put them on stairs. Like last night I found one on the stairs and I could have tripped on a duck. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just kidding. But a little kid though, they might go diving down the stairs for a duck. You never know. But let's see. Crystal is going to be like super hard with how she hides hers. I know it. So let's see where she picks. Oh, she's gonna hide it. That's Elsa. She's hiding Elsa right behind the DVC planning computer. See if anyone finds it. Ooh, we're going towards the adult only area. The Crown and Fin Pub, the Azure, Cadillac Lounge. These giant portholes, which people have been known to take pictures in, that look like Crystal. She just realized she hasn't done her picture yet. Oh my gosh.
I let her make Bryson take a picture real quick.
Nope, nobody is ever gonna know you were here if you don't do this picture. Alright, pause. We gotta go do a picture. Make sure you follow us on Instagram so you can see this post. Alright guys, she hid one. It's down there. She hid it on the way to the Cadillac Lounge under the drapes. Ooh, what a spot. She's getting tough. She's making it real tough. Just happened to look out the porthole here and saw this big old iceberg. I don't think that's something I want to meet up close and personal with a ship. but it's sure fun to look at from afar. So yesterday, I hid one right up here in the phone booth outside Crown and Fin Pub, and it's gone. So someone found it.
It was a good one.
That was a nice, I like that spot. Crystal said her and her friend Heidi walked by here a few times and it was still there, so it lasted. So by looking outside, it appears we have turned around and we are now leaving the glacier, making our way out through the ford, I believe it's called, through the canyon, as we would call it in Colorado. But it looks like we're picking up some speed and we're moving out. We got some different backgrounds here in the atrium tonight. There's a frozen one over there. Behind me you can kind of see a mountain-esque range picture and old trusty white. There's a white background. Are you a fan of a white background? Crystal and I don't think have ever taken a photo in front of that.
Bryson and Nick took a photo in front of it.
Oh yeah, that's right. My buddy Nick and I did. It was awesome. But yeah, that's all we got. We're heading to French Quarter Lounge. That's where I think I'm gonna hide my duck. There's mine. I hid it in the fake plant right outside the trolley car in the French Quarter Lounge. When we come to dinner, we'll see if it's still there. And there is the awesome emerald turquoise green water. It's just so cool. There's some icebergs. Man, it's just so cool.
So you know, like in Ireland, they call it the Emerald Isle?
Yeah?
I wonder if it's because the water is like this color. I never thought about that.
Huh. If you know that why they call it the Emerald Isle in Ireland, let us know. Is it because the water is this like turquoise emerald color? That's a good point. So we're standing here in the atrium getting ready to take some pictures, and we are parked right next to these waterfalls. Like literally the ship's sitting here while the tender boats are getting back on, and we just got these two beautiful waterfalls coming off the mountain. How amazing. We are eating an animator's palate again, and the line to get in was all the way out past shutters, and it's moving. I mean, it takes no time at all, so don't be worried about these big long lines when they open the doors for dinner. Good evening. Hey man, how are you doing? And tonight, Animator's palette is all blue for Frozen. The waiters even have blue vests with snowflakes on them. Very cool. I'm actually really interested to see this menu because unlike me, I don't really know anything about it. Oh, then Heidi's saying hi. She's excited for dinner too. So for tonight's bread service, we have a dark rye bread and also a liver pate.
It's really good.
She loved the liver pate.
I did.
Loved it.
It's nice and salty.
Good and salty. She's in a salty mood. So I did a bad job of vlogging, but this is the Jarlsberg and onion tart. And I have no idea. It's Jarlsberg's a cheese, and it looks really good. It smells really good. So this is our appetizer night plus the scallops I have coming. So it looks like a scallop pot pie almost. Anyway, that's what three of us at the table got, was this and the scallops. So let's have some appetizers. Okay, so this is the scallops. Had no idea they were this big when I said I wanted two. The Jarlsberg cheese tart thing was amazing. This is pretty good. Nick got two of them as well, but he got 3 entrees as well. So I told him he woke up and chose to be hungry. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat these and see how far I get.
Green salad. It is actually just an appetizer. Or a salad, but it's what I got from my entree, and it has some brioche croutons and a fruit vinaigrette. It looks really good. I'm excited about it. And then I have Sven's carrot soup. Yay, I'm excited.
So I went with a strip loin that they have here. It's Christoph strip loin. And then I also got the honey mustard glazed salmon. I really wanted to try some salmon on this trip, so here we are. Nick got the same 2 entrees here, plus him and Heidi, well, he also got the lobster ravioli, and Heidi got the lobster ravioli, and it's good. So Crystal got the Olaf frozen dome right here. Nick and I both actually got the frozen strawberry yogurt sundae. It's like up top, there's nothing in the middle, and the strawberries are at the bottom. Very interesting. And then Crystal and I both got the apple pie pudding cake, and it looks like Heidi got the pancakes. There's like a fancy name, but she's gonna give her Heidi stamp of approval. It's really good. There we go. And then we got the chocolate raspberry tart here in the center. We basically get almost all the desserts every night. So we just ran back to the room real quick, grabbing our jackets, grabbing our gloves, because tonight we have the Freezing Away the Night celebration with Anna and Elsa that we've never seen before, so we're gonna go see that. So tonight's dinner was really, really good. And that's crazy because most of the time the theme menus are not the best menus. And my strip loin I had tonight is the best meal I've had on this trip so far. That's saying something because we've had some good food. So for that to come from the theme menu is, you know, pretty rare. But everybody at the table was saying like, this is really good, this is really good, this is really good. So that just goes to show you, you got to find that one theme night that worked for you. And the frozen menu, that worked for all of us. Not that any menu is bad, but it's not up to the standard of all the other menus on the ships, you know? But anyway, good food. Our wait staff was very awesome. Just had a great time on the Wonder. Nothing but great service so far. Cannot wait to see the rest of the evenings. But we're going to grab our coats and gloves because we're going to head up to deck 10 and watch Freezing the Night Away with Anna and Elsa. So we just got back into the room, and our towel animal for tonight is, I'm going with pig. It says dog, but I think pig, just because of how the nose is. It looks like a pig. It's got googly eyes again. I'm guessing he used the same towel from last night that had them on there from the ram, but that's still cool. It's still 3 animals we've never had before, so he's doing good. But he set a precedent with 3 pieces of chocolate that first night, and we still only got 2 tonight. I haven't eaten 1 piece of chocolate, so I don't want to sound like we just devour them. I think we have a couple pieces left from the last cruise still. So, few things to catch you up on since the last time we talked. Me and my pal Mickey here, we're just chilling. So, Freezing the Night Away. It is a good show for kids. It definitely is. I'm glad I went to it. So I saw it, know what it was. But it's, you know, it's better than the Pirate Party by far. Like 10 out of 10 times I'm watching that show over the Pirate Night Party. But it's for kids. I mean, it was enjoyable, it was fun because Crystal and I know the songs. We enjoy the characters. I think that's more why we liked it more than the Pirate Night, just because, like, I liked Pirates of the Caribbean, but the movies, but like we sing the Frozen songs, like we listen to Frozen at home whenever it comes on, like, you know, so just more relatable, more enjoyable. But there is no fireworks. Just if you saw that footage and thought, well, where's the fireworks? They don't do fireworks because in Alaskan waters there is quiet zones. So same reason we didn't have funnel vision today when we were in the Tracy Arm area for the glaciers. There's quiet zones to respect the animals. So think of Animal Kingdom, right? So same premise. And then we went and saw John Armstrong, who was on the Penn and Teller magician show, and he actually stumped Penn and Teller when they tried to figure out his magic trick. He was hilarious. That is 2 magic shows we have gone to, one on the Fantasy and one on this one, where they were like comedian magicians, and they were really good. Because Crystal's not a big fan of just magic, but if they're funny and entertaining outside of just the magic, she enjoys the show, and she loved it. So yeah, that was our night. We went and did that. Unfortunately, when we were leaving the show, we found out there was a medical emergency. Coast Guard was pulling up to the Disney Wonder and hooking up, and unfortunately, I hope that person's okay, but someone did have to get off and get escorted onto the Coast Guard boat. So hopefully, fingers crossed for them that they're okay and everything works out fine for them. But they got on the Coast Guard boat, they'll be okay. They got the care they need. So tomorrow we are in Skagway. We have an awesome, fun port adventure we're doing. It's a Disney port adventure. Well, one that we booked through Disney. We are going on an ATV tour to a glacier. The only thing that's not going to be awesome is it's supposed to be like 45 degrees and rainy. Rain makes fun mud, though. So we'll see what happens there with the ATVs. Tomorrow, not quite sure how we're going to film it all. I got a cool attachment for the GoPro that we're going to try and use. Probably be a lot of GoPro footage with some voiceover stuff, just because we're probably not going to take this camera just so nothing happens to it. But that actually doesn't take place till tomorrow afternoon. So we have the whole morning where we can just kind of go at our pace, go into Skagway, go exploring, go shopping, do whatever we want to do, and then come back, have some lunch, get ready, and then leave. So anyway, that's tomorrow. Today, the Glacier. Man, I don't know what's going to top the Glacier. That was like literally possibly one of the top things I've seen in my life. My whole life. All 38 years. Wow. Yeah. The Glacier, man. Wild. It's just the colors. No matter what the camera shows, I can promise you you got to see it in person, man. Like I've said a couple times already. If you can figure out a way to do an Alaskan cruise, do it. It doesn't have to be Disney. I don't care what cruise line it is. Just do it. It's awesome. So anyway, after that ramble, I'm going to go to bed. I'm exhausted. Big fun day tomorrow planned with the ATVs. Cannot wait. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. Click that like button because it helps our channel so much. And click that bell icon so you're notified whenever we release new videos. But most of all, thank you all so much for stopping by. And for the love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.
We only need